We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Brewers look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Adrian Hauser gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
And that brings up Javi Baez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now in the weekend finale as the first pitch is looked at for strike one. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Kane going back, still going back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Here's Jason Hayward now.
This guy has some pop. You can't just lay one in there. What happens, he leads the game off just like that. It's 1-0.
And Hayward has a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
First offering on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on that leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
On a good curveball gets him swinging for wrap number 1.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
That is it.
Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1.
1-1.
Hayward on third. Bryant at second with 2 gone. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. No play as the run comes in to score, and we're all hoping he's going to be okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And that's in there, base hit. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. And he's in safely to third as a run will score on the play as well. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this. John Lester is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things.
And he will reach down to get it as a stumbling play that time is nevertheless good for the first out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. In is Christian Yelich. He takes his first trip to the plate here, fresh off a 4-hit ball game a night ago. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues. So that'll extend the inning and give Ryan Braun a 2-out chance.
A little 2-out lightning right there, Dan, in the first inning. Let's see if the cleanup hitter's got anything in store.
Boy, what looked like such an easy and a promising easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the Thunder, the cleanup hitter coming up.
Popped high in the air. And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the pitcher, John Lester.
The pitcher.
Pops this one up.
Lester.
And this will land foul. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
So it was a swinging strike 3. John Lester becomes the first out of the inning. Now the pitch. Javier Baez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Into the box now, Jason Hayward. The first 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was selected in the first round. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Here's Jed Jerko now, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next is the catcher, Manny Pena. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The third baseman,
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. It's been a 4-for-12 effort in the series for him coming in. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Racing back the center fielder at the track. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. Career homer number 149. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Hit hard down the right field line. But that's a foul ball. The Brewers do, of course, trail by a couple of runs already, so they're going to have to work from behind to earn the sweep.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. They're down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left in the way they're playing right now. This game's far from over.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Stepping in now, Adrian Hauser. Hard hit ball. Caught down there at third. Pretty much right in the glove that time. And here's Chris Bryant now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Now Rizzo belts one. Carrying well into right field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. 1-1 to Schwarber.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. In now is Lorenzo Cain. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. Lifted into center field. Happ is right there, 1 down. So base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Happ is right there, and that's out number 2. And here's Christian Yelich now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Lester gets the sign. Here he comes 0-1. This is pulled into right. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides. You know, your offense just throws a number up on the board for you. The last thing you want to do is go out there and not throw a donut up for the boys. He was able to get those first 2 outs so quick, but now with a hit and a single, he finds himself in a little bit of trouble.
Here's Jed Jerko now. Belted high in the air out to left. Racing back the left fielder, and that one is gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Damn, one of my favorite places to hit at. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center. You can move traffic to both gaps. A lot of home runs get hit in this yard.
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mat.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But 3 in the inning for the Brewers on the string. Now batting, Ian Happ as we begin the top of the 4th.
The center fielder.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free-swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
Count even at 2-2. The pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Striding in once again, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Digging in now, John Lester will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And this will be fouled away. And another foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one. Coming to the plate now, Adrian Hauser will match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning. Lifted in the air to center field. Happ is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
You think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Eric Sogard is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And there's a base hit on the line. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Ro, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buck.
And that'll be a base hit and an RBI as well as it ties our ball game at 5-5. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Here's Ryan Braun now. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A three-run homer here for Ryan Braun. First home run of the campaign for him as they open up an 8-5 lead. The Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and I believe that's going to be all for John Lester. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made and he's off to the showers. Jarrell Cotton answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. At the plate now, Jed Jerko. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
At the plate, Manny Pena. Hap is there now, and he has it. Two gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now. So a runner in scoring position with two men gone. And that brings up Matt Carpenter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Two-run blast to straightaway right field, giving him an even 150, as this is now a 5-run cushion. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Damn, one of my favorite places to hit it. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center. You can move traffic to both gaps. A lot of home runs get hit in this yard.
And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
In now, Adrian Hauser. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Hap is there and he puts it away to stop. New inning set to get underway, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Yelich, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
5 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Popped him up. Pena has a play. 1 away. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
5 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. The 0-2 once more. Fouled off. Here comes another 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Lorenzo Cain. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. 4th home run here in the early going, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as this is now a 7-run ball game. To the plate now, Christian Yelich. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. Gone! solo home run for Christian Yelich. Home run number 5 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
The left fielder, number 8.
Into the box now, Ryan Braun. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The first baseman, number 5.
Standing in, Jed Jerko. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. A bouncer to the left side. Slide and a stop by Baez. It's there, and he's out. So stepping in, Manny Pena. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pitch on the way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And top half of the 6th about to get started. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber. Brent Suter takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Brewers.
Now here's the pitch.
Number 36.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the first base dugout, and he makes the catch. He took one away there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. First pitch on its way. Jason Kipnis is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Suter benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cubs are down in order. They trail by a... Matt Carpenter will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for Milwaukee.
So striding forward now, Brandon Crawford. So far 2 for 3 in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is there, 2 gone. Stepping in, number 36. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down. Nico Horner is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 2, Nico Horner.
Out in front of it, strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. Soft grounder left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So striding in, Javier Baez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2.
We got 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Braun. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. Into the box, Chris Bryant, as he'll chop it off to the right. It's strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped him up. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Here it comes, 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. Jeremy Jeffress enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Stepping up to the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game as they push this lead up to 9 now.
Second baseman, Eric.
Here's Eric Sogard. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Hal is right there, 1 down. So coming to the plate, Christian Yelich. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there look.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder. At the track, the wall, into the bullpen, and gone. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, Ryan Braun. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run. Ryan Braun with the solo home run. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
The first baseman, number 5, Jed.
So now to the plate, Jed Jerko. Line hard. But this will be a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back to back to back home runs. It's a solo shot here for Jed Jerko. His second of the game as the blowout continues.
The pitcher, number 9.
At the plate now, Manny Pena. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. Rowan Wick comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
Ready for another chance? Matt Carpenter, already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Kipnis has it, and how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Eric Lauer is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Braun giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Kyle Schwarber is sent packing for the second out of the inning. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And they remain well. Brandon Crawford digging in next.
Leading off for the Brewers, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Now here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Hap is there, and he has it for the out. So now the Brewers pitcher, Eric Lauer, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. A bouncer up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Oh boy, this is some serious bragging rights for the next couple weeks in the clubhouse. When a relief pitcher gets an AB and is able to capitalize with a big base hit, he's not going to let the boys hear the end of this one.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Howe is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So 2 gone now in the Brewers half of the 8th, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Center fielder going back. Gone! 2-run shot to straightaway center. His 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
He's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him because he's killing them.
Now batting, the right fielder.
To the plate now, Christian Yelich. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, and was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center, and it's gone. So it's a 2-run shot for Ryan Braun, his 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kyle Ryan is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. David Bodie is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Crawford's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next to the top.
Settling in now, David Bodie. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
There is Crawford on to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The bat, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. In there, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. pops this one up. And he will make the catch here for the final out, and the Brewers continue their push for the postseason and sweep a fellow contender.
Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back into it, and the next thing you know, they're celebrating a well-earned victory.
21-5 the final in this one tonight. Milwaukee 27 hits and people on base all game long. Adrian Hauser earns his first win of the season, striking out 12 in the process. John Lester is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Eric Lauer is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Digging in, Colton Wong. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
640.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Into the box now, Tommy Edman. Here comes the first pitch.
Edman.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty V, talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Dero. Start this homestand out. They've won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really, really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this team take BP, staying within themselves, not trying to do too much. A lot of smiles coming out of this team.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. 0-1 the count. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2 multiple ways up.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Cards leave one. It's the Cardinals nothing, and the Brewers coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Adam Wainwright gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Adam Wainwright, we all know Adam Wainwright from having that big overhand curveball. His fastball has kind of come back a little bit. He's no longer 95 to 98 miles an hour. He's 88 to 92. Still has that good overhand curveball, but he really needs that third pitch, the straight changeup, to be effective. You'll know early on if he's getting swings and misses on that overhand curveball. Adam Wainwright could be in for a good night.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up Christian Yelich. Wainwright into the windup. First pitch on the way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy. Second inning set to go, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier.
Here's a pop-up now. Navarez is under it, 1 down. Stepping up now, Tyler O'Neill. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Standing in, Lane Thomas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Hit in the air out to center field. Thomas has it for route number 1. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the left fielder Ryan Braun. Grounded to third. DeYoung's got it. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Wainwright looks in. 0-1 on its way. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Into the box, Harrison Bader. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Harrison Bader.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bader is a guy some would regard as a defense-first type of player. He excels in the field and really makes an impact on games with his glove. At the plate, however, not quite as much of a threat.
Yeah, but a guy with a defensive-minded skill set like this can play in the big leagues a long time. You can find ways to score runs, find ways to put the bat on the ball. You can't find guys that play defense the way he does.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Adam Wainwright, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights-out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here it comes. On a line, that's a base hit.
Execute your pitch down and away below the knee, and a left-hander's able to shoot it through the 5.5 hole. That fires me up.
At the plate, Tommy Edman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Edman, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but
and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Wong over at second. Edman at first, 2 out in the inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. Another look at the acrobatic play out there in center. We played 2.5. No. Here's Eric Sogard, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Here's Justin Smoak now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Scooped up on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Eric Lauer. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Wainwright looks in. Here he comes 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Boy, D, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that by getting a knock. Now,
and the right fielder is there to make the catch. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go as the third baseman, Paul DeYoung.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he fouls this one off. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Popped him up. Crawford waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Yadi Molina digging in now. First offering on its way. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2. Hard hit ball to short. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Lane Thomas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Line drive to left. Braun is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Thomas has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Next for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And the toss goes to Wainwright at the bag for the out. Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming from Wainwright. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Here's Ryan Braun now. As Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Brewers are on the board first thanks to this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said it's just unacceptable how often they're striking out looking in this game. It's not something they're willing to live with, so they're trying to emphasize more of an ambush approach early in the at-bats to avoid falling behind in the count.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now to the plate, Harrison Bader looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. 1 out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Adam Wainwright. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Crawford ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a bouncing ball, foul. is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit. And the set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. Here comes the first pitch. Big swing by Carpenter, and this is out to deep right. Right fielder looking up, still ranging back. And that one is gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
It's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Into the box now, Eric Sogard. Pulled toward right center field. Back goes Thomas. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Their one pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Now that
runner at first following the error. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Eric Lauer. First pitch coming from Wainwright. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Up next to Milwaukee.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Neill waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Man at second here with 2 away, and stepping in the slick fielding shortstop Brandon Crawford. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He singled his last time up. Alex Claudio takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Brewers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Alex Claudio.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. The next 0-2. Hit softly down the line at first. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Claudio has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. And there's the first out. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. In previous meetings with Alex Claudio, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out. So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich.
The right fielder.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground, and the toss goes to Wainwright at the bag for the out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Omar Narvaez. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. There's a swing and a drive. Get up! Get up! Get out of here! Gone! A home run! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, as the Brewers have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
The left fielder, number 8.
In now, Ryan Braun. He swings and grounds it to short. Oh, he makes the stop. What a play. In now, Matt Carpenter. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game. And the Brewers have made this a 5-0 ball game. Long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happened.
Into the box, Eric Sogard as he rips it on the ground to second. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one. 7th inning ready to roll. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So digging in now, Lane Thomas. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Keston Hiura will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. 1 run, 7 hits. 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Fouled off. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. textbook sinker.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Carpenter is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Tyler Webb will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 30, Tyler.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. O'Neill arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. So here now is the pitcher, Alex Claudio. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip. Avisail Garcia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Thomas to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Well, that was certainly a tough play and worth taking another look with Showtrack. Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat, carved out a nice route, and ended up covering over 110 feet to make the play. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one. And he will get there to make the running play. And Brett Anderson is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 25, Brett Anderson.
There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Behind 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Hit back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. First pitch of the at-bat. Paul Goldschmidt comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Hit high and deep to right center. Yelich on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. So Paul DeYoung digs in next, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
He's right there. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich. First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply toward the right side. But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Omar Narvaez. He went deep last time up. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Thomas is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Braun. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air to shallow center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is striding in to start the 9th, Yadier Molina, and they'll need him to get something going here.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
At the plate, Tyler O'Neill. Here's the first pitch to him. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Now next to bat for St. Louis, Lane Thomas, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a crowd announced at a bit over 23,000 comes to their feet. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. To third. Carpenter has it. Throw to first here in time for the final out, and the Brewers have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Milwaukee get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Eric Lauer earns his first win of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line.